go. Hey guys, we're gonna get started here in just a second with our convention prep scope. And of course I just put there's my paper. Made notes so I wouldn't forget anything and forgot it. So if you're new to Periscope, welcome. This is such a fun platform to share and to get together. And I've been a scopeaholic today. That's a new word I just made up. But it's just one of those days that I feel like there's just a lot on my mind and a lot to share. So it is what it is. Love it or hate it, whatever. So today this is how Periscope works for those that are newer. So if you like what I'm saying, you just tap the screen and you give me hearts. There you go. See the hearts going? Those are like likes on Facebook. It kind of gives you kind of a rating, and I appreciate those. And it helps me know that, hey, you like what's being shared. If it goes dead, then maybe you're like, okay, Nicole, that's a little boring. Let's move on. You can also chat on the bottom. You do have to be a follower to chat. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, if you want to share this, with your followers, or you want to grab the URL to share with your teams, Androids, you swipe up and it will give you the option to share this broadcast. And you can grab the URL, share it on Twitter, or share it with your followers. And we keep it real here, so you're going to have a lot of background noise, kids, dogs. It's all good. You can also, for Apples, you swipe right to left, I believe, or left to right. So that's how Periscope works, and let's get this show on the road. This will be available for about 24 hours to revisit, take notes, whatever you want to do. And yeah, let's talk about convention. Who's excited? Are you guys so excited? If you're on this, who are our first time convention goers on the scope today? Any first timers? Okay, Lindsay's first timer. Awesome. Angie, Amy, yay. Okay, so convention is kind of an overwhelming experience, and honestly, this time, I think it might be even more overwhelming because they're expecting 27,000 people there. So that's super exciting, but that's a lot of people and can be a little bit overwhelming. So being prepared is going to help you just kind of roll with the punches a little bit better. So first off, let's look at, I'm going to turn this around real quick. Okay, here's a few things that I want to make sure you have. Okay, so have your lifelong vitality pack, guys. This is huge. Hey, there's Ranger. Hey, Ranger. Hey, stop licking that. Real life here, people. Make sure you have your lifelong vitality pack and that you're taking it religiously, because you are going to be going full throttle. Now, I normally do not take the full 4 of the LLV, but during convention, I do, and sometimes I will take a third pair. So sometimes I'll take 6, because you're going on less sleep, you're taking in a lot, and so really making sure you're amping up your intake of those vitamins and antioxidants, it's key. Mito 2 Max is going to be your best friend. Either this is the new formula. Focus, there we go. Or the old formula is great too. Just whatever you have it, make sure you have it on hand, because you're going to be popping these like candy to help keep your stamina up. And I, of course, love my Intune. You guys, I love Intune. Oh my gosh. Come on, focus. Focus, little camera, focus. There we go. And so this is just our focus blend. It's going to help you be alert and be present. Oh, let me show you something else real quick before. Okay, this is a little extra battery pack. You guys, I'm sure you're aware of these, but they plug in and charge, and then you can plug in your little USB to the bottom. Sorry, that's out of focus. But you can get these on Amazon for about anywhere between 20 to 40 bucks, depending on how much power you want. But I highly, highly recommend having a spare battery pack like this, because your cell phone is going to get drained, because you're going to be using it to take pictures of, you're going to be taking pictures of the slides that they present. If you're doing social media during convention, then your phone's going to be drained as well. And a lot of times when you're inside those big venues, you're roaming a lot more. And so you don't always have the best coverage. And so that totally sucks your battery too. So make sure you have a spare battery pack and probably a spare cord to keep with you. They in the past couple times they have had charging stations, so that's super, super helpful. Oh, thanks, Jerry. Is that a cute shirt? That's one of my shirts from last convention. So you want to make sure you have your power. Heather asked, is there Wi-Fi in the arenas? Last year it was offered, but I don't think it worked. So that's a big toss-up. I don't know. It might be paid. I don't remember. I'm really hoping that they do Wi-Fi because I am wanting to scope and post live for my teams that aren't able to be there in person. But we shall see. So hopefully there will be some Wi-Fi because signals inside those big arenas just are no good. Okay, I'm looking at my notes. Okay, some other oils that you want to make sure you have on hand. If you, yeah, definitely do some unlimited data for a month. That is a good idea. If you do have a limited data plan or roaming, then you might want to consider upgrading your thing. Okay, Catherine, do you remember paying for it? I just can't remember last year. Because usually I turn off my phone and just put it in airplane mode. I know last year I was kind of in the zone, but this year I'm a little hyped up and wanting to share with everybody a little bit more. I was a little exhausted last year because I think it was at the end of Diamond Club. So, yeah. Total brain fart. Okay, oils that you want to have on hand. If you are nervous in large groups, definitely get the oils that calm you. Balance, Serenity, whatever chills you out is good to have. If you are wanting to retain the information, rosemary and peppermint are excellent, excellent, excellent for retaining memory and helping you recall stuff. So I really love the rosemary and the peppermint on the back of my neck. I when I'm going to conventions, I always throw the rosemary in there because that's not one I typically have on hand, but it's one that I like to use when I'm learning and trying to take stuff in. Lemon and basil are also really good ones for that mental overload because we're learning a lot, we're taking a lot in, and our brain just kind of gets a little tired. So basil and lemon are both really good for that mental overload. Okay, let's see, what else do we need? Okay, first and foremost, guys, water. Utah is very high altitude, and altitude sickness is a real thing. If you don't drink enough water, you will have headaches. You might be nauseated. You're going to feel like poop. So, like, I'm talking ridiculous amounts of water, and that's talking to oilers that should be drinking a lot of water. So make sure you have a water bottle that you like. They have refilling stations all over the place. They typically have some oils that you can put in your water. So that's available to refill your water so you're not constantly having to buy water bottles. But make sure you're just drinking a lot of water. So I would recommend this week getting super hydrated and, laying off sodas. Watch your salty intake, your processed foods, things like that, so that your body is ready for that altitude adjustment, because it is. If you're not used to it, it is rough on the body. Make sure you have healthy snacks. They will have some vendors. Oh, good idea, Amy. You're diffusing On Guard. That's a smart idea. They will have vendors out in. Oh, Angie, the bottles are already in. So if you just want to come by my house and pick it up, you can pick it up. Have healthy snacks. They do have some vendors out in the hall, but there are things like they have soda machines. They have like Starbucks. They have like a roasted nut concession stand that the smell will drive you mad for roasted nuts. It smells so freaking good. But if you have braces like me, isn't this awesome? Nuts are not a good they're not good. They get stuck in the braces. So just have some healthy snacks on hand. I love the control bars. Bars are my favorite. I've just started with another brand of bars called Pure. They're organic, they're vegan, they're really, really good. And I've been very pleased with them. They're called Pure. And I got them on Amazon, and they're, I think, maybe a couple dollars a bar. I got a variety pack, and they're delicious. So stock up on that to have in your bag. You don't want stuff too heavy. I actually totally jacked my neck up by carrying too much stuff. I was probably carrying about 60 pounds of stuff because I bought a bunch of swag, and I had all the stuff that they gave us at convention. I had gone to some trainings, and I was carrying all this stuff around, and it it totally jacked my neck up, and my neck still has issues to this day from that. So just be mindful. It's not, I will probably be toting around a carry-on luggage bag with all my stuff because I don't want to jack my neck up again or my back. Layers. Dress in layers. Utah weather is supposed to be beautiful. It looks like it's going to be lows in the 50s and highs in the 80s. It is dry heat. So if you're from Texas like me and you're used to the humidity, the dry temperatures are just, it feels different. So make sure you have like a light jacket and, you know, some jeans, something like that that you can layer. Have comfortable shoes because you are going to be doing some walking. Even if you are parking on site, the venues are huge. So you're going to be doing walking. So make sure your feet are comfortable, whatever that is for you. Let's see, what else do we have? Eat healthy. It's so easy to eat junk when you're traveling because that's what's convenient. Downtown Salt Lake has some amazing healthy options. So I recommend getting on Yelp or Zagat's. There we go, Zagat's. But look at some restaurants and get some ideas for restaurants you would want to visit because they really do have some really good healthy options in downtown Salt Lake. And it's going to be way better than grabbing a pastry every day at Starbucks for lunch. There are some, I can't remember, I think it's Essential Oil Gear might be offering box lunches that you can order, and that's a good option as well. Make sure you have what you like to take notes on. For me, that's my phone. So I love to make sure that my phone memory has lots of space, that I've cleared out old pictures, and I have ample space to take pictures of slides. Because when they're showing the PowerPoints, that is the easiest way to take notes, is to take pictures of the slides. And it's a real quick, easy way. If you like, doTERRA typically will give you a notebook. You get a little backpack, and they have a notebook and a pen when you've registered. That's part of your registration. The notebooks typically are just bound notebooks. So if you like a spiral bound, you might want to consider doing that. Whatever floats your boat. If you need fancy pens or whatever you like, get that. Make sure, let's see, water bottle filling station. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of people there, which that's a lot of energy, good, bad, whatever. I highly recommend you applying On Guard or TerraShield in the morning and throughout the day just to help protect yourself from taking on other people's stuff. That is something that I got a really terrible migraine from my first convention, just because there was so much energy out there. So On Guard and TerraShield are both shielding oils, and they'll help kind of chill you out so you don't take that on, because that can make you feel really, really crappy. What else do we need? We need clear space on our phones, note-taking, healthy snacks. Okay. Oh, okay, let's talk about the money, right? We want to, hopefully you guys have budgeted and saved for convention, because you don't want to go to convention and have nothing to spend, because that's not fun. But I do, know what your budget is before you go and stick to it, okay? I'm going to let you know what kind of things they have to purchase there, so that if you need to adjust your budget, do it now before you get there and you're like, oh crap, I really wish I had $100 more to do this. But first and foremost is convention kits. They're going to have a kit that has all of the brand new products, and that is, honestly, that's like the highlight, right? So awesome, and it's always huge savings. I think last year was almost like 65% below wholesale. It was ridiculous. They usually offer some kind of bonus within the convention kit as well. They've done birch, they've done jasmine. Since it's a 200 PV month, if the convention kit is 200 PV or more than likely, I'm predicting they will include Immortelle in that convention kit. I emailed events, and they said to plan between $200 and $300 for the convention kits. They wouldn't give me an exact amount, and just be prepared for that. Now, they are limiting, I believe it's 2 convention kits per account. Now, in the past, if be strategic with where you purchase those, kits. Okay. So if you have a team member with you that maybe they're within their first 60 days, purchase your kit through their account if they'll let you, because you'll get your fast start on that. If you've got somebody in your downline that's on your team, purchase, further down, purchase the kit, because then you'll in their account, because then you get that commission as well. So just kind of be strategic with how you're using that. You can, if you're reaching for a rank, maybe you're going for silver this month and you've got people that are on different legs, use that volume to help you get closer to your goal. Okay. Convention kits do not count towards your LRP. So make sure you have budgeted $100, 100 PV at least for your LRP and for your convention kit. Now you will get PV for the convention kits, but you're not going to get LRP credit. So it doesn't count for anything that LRP counts for. Okay. For commissions, for power of 3, anything like that. It does count for the volume though. So that's good. There is going to be a doTERRA swag shop there, and that is one of my favorite places. I'm a t-shirt and jeans person, and so I get my wardrobe at convention because it's a business expense, because it's advertisement. And they typically have really cute stuff. So last year wasn't as great as the year before that, but this one was from Aroma Tools. Aroma Tools had really cute shirts last year, and so I really liked their shirts. But they're off-site this year, so make sure you've signed up to take a little tour down there. They also have free shipping, so keep that in mind. But the doTERRA swag shop is going to have everything from backpacks to purses, and the purses are like designer purses, so they're going to be like usually between $150 to $200 range. The shirts they have a variety. They have men's shirts, they have women's shirts, they have unisex shirts, they have kids shirts. They have, last year I got some cute doTERRA. They had the vinyl stickers for your car. They had, they just have a lot of variety. Okay. So just be prepared for that. They even had ties for the guys and caps. So know what your family, like if you're bringing souvenirs home for your family, bring them to doTERRA. They even had teddy bears last year with a little shirt that said I heart doTERRA. And so I got those for my little kids. So there really is a lot of variety, and it is you can count as a business expense because it's advertisement for your business. And if you see something at the swag shop, I recommend you getting it fast because they do sell out. I know last year they had this really cool little travel pouch for your supplements, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'd use that. And it was just really cool. Is anybody that was there remember that? And so I didn't get it the first night, and it was sold out almost immediately, and I'm really bummed that I didn't get that. But just if you see something you think you want, get it, because you don't want to be like me. Don't be a sucker and miss out on what you want. So the swag shop it really is good. Silvers and above will have a VIP line. So if you are a silver or above, then take advantage of that. I'm trying to think what else. Other tips for convention. Just be ready. Put that intention out there that you're there to learn and know what your next step should be and what you should focus on. It's not a lot of business based, but it's a lot of company based and a lot of product based information. And it's great information. So any other tips that you guys can think of that I might have left out? I think I got everything on my list that I wanted to take about. Okay. So make sure you try to sleep as much as you can, and know it's hard. I know last year I think I was functioning on about 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night because I was getting up super early as a platinum to go save seats, because silvers and above get into venues early. So I would go in to save seats for my team. And I love you guys, but I am so stoked that I get to sit in the diamond reserve section. I don't have to get there at 6 a.m. So, get sleep, take care of yourself, and just have fun. It really is. It's a great time. It's a great time to connect with people that maybe you've met online that you haven't met in person yet. Just have fun and soak it all in. And on each top, I heard this recommendation. I believe it was, I think it was Angela Vila. But she recommended as you go through your notes, you're taking notes on everybody, circle your top 2 or 3 things that you want to focus on from that talk, or you need to take action on, so that it doesn't get lost in the notes. Because when we go home, we're kind of overwhelmed because our brain is like oozing out our ears because we've got so much information. Just highlight those things that really, need actions, and make an action list. If stuff pops into your head, I need to make sure I contact this person, or, I really need to do this, then write that down. Make a separate list of just your action items, so that when you get home and you're super excited about sharing about the new products and things like that, your action that you were inspired at convention to work on isn't lost in the shuffle. So convention is amazing. It will pump you up and fire you up and get you so excited. And you will really appreciate how wonderful doTERRA is and how blessed we are with these gifts of the earth and with this amazing company. And we have such an amazing corporate team that, seriously, hands down, is the best ever. Like, I just adore each and every one of them. And they are just amazing, amazing people. So have a fabulous day. Feel free to share this. And see you on the next scope. Probably won't scope again tonight because I scoped a lot today. But we'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably be talking about black pepper. That's our 10% off for the month. And hope you guys have a fabulous evening with your families and whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.
You stole my spot.
Okay, my stop broadcast doesn't, I guess it just wants to keep recording.
Oh, darn.
It doesn't want to stop. Come on. Stop. It's like you have to touch it a certain way. I guess not. Isn't this funny? It's like it won't turn off here. Okay, swipe down to stop. 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 Okay, we're just going to hit back and hopefully that stops it. Bye, guys.